If it is an illusion, it's part of thought.
Right. Now, we don't use thought in order to see all this.
No, wait. Do we understand even verbally?
Even with thought?
With communication now is between us through words. That those words have been accumulated and so on and so on. And we, both of us speak, apparent for the moment we speak, both of us in English, so we understand the meaning. Now, do we see, not through argument, through explanation, through rationalization, that thought has created this psychological time as a means of achieving something.
So we can see that still within the thought process, still within the realm of thought.
Now, is
that the seeing you're talking about?
No, I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that slowly. I won't lead up to it. Otherwise, it won't be clear. Am I all right? We're following each other or not?
Yes, I am following very.
Is this accurate, sir?
That I can't say still.
Huh?
Still, I can't tell you. Because I don't know where we are going.
I don't know where I'm going either, yes. But this is a fact.
Yes, that's right. That is why I'm watching.
I think there's also some difficulty in apprehending what you're saying, because there is maturity and growth in nature through time.
We've been through that now.
Yes.
Don't go back to it.
No, I'm not going back to it. But unconsciously, you are identified with it. Is there maturity and growth in human beings through time? There is some kind of maturity through time.
We said that.
Yes. So one gets stuck to it.
One holds on, attached to this idea of time as self-improvement. Not only physically, but psychologically.
I don't even say self-improvement, maturity. A kind of natural, comparing yourself with nature, as you see all over.
Yes. Therefore, wait. What do you mean by maturity? We may have different meaning to that word, to mature. If a tree is mature at a certain age, a human being physically is mature at a certain age. And mature cheese.
Yes. The fruit from the
bud. The fruit is mature to be picked.
Yes.
And so on, so on, so on. But is there psychological maturity at all? That's my whole point.
Perhaps there is a third factor like intellectual maturity, which is mental level and...
Yes, sir. I agree. You go in.
Within the illusory world, psychologically, there is a certain maturity, but it's still founded on thought and time.
Yes, but I'm just asking, Maria, do we understand clearly, even verbally, and so intellectually, that we have used time as a psychological catalyst to bring about change, right?
That is,
and I'm questioning that catalyst.
May I inquire, sir, what precisely do you mean when you say, do we see that psychological time is an illusion? What do you mean by the word see?
I'm coming. See, I mean by that word see, observe without the interference of thought.
That means to be completely conscious, to be completely aware of psychological time being an illusion as a fact.
Yes. To see this is like I see a snake,
yes.
And I don't mistake it for a rope.
No. So you would agree that involves, would you agree, that involves a complete transformation of your mode of awareness, your consciousness. When you're really conscious of something, you don't have to...
Now wait a minute, again, sir, the word consciousness and consciousness.
I know, those are difficult.
Those are different words. I see this. Can I see this and not call it a microphone?
Yes.
Not call it, see the shape, just to observe without any reflection.
Quite, without naming it.
Naming it, all the rest.
Analyzing it.
Analyzing it. Which
In
would
other
be
words, the seeing is a whole seeing,
seeing.
almost in the sense of your being what you see.
No, that becomes then a duality. You become that. No.
No. You don't become that in the sense that you are merged into it. But you are awake in terms of a unitary whole.
Just a minute, sir. These are again rather different words.
No, I don't think that is what he means. No.
Sir, to observe implies, first, let's look at it as it is generally understood. To observe a tree, I name it,
Yes.
I like it or don't like it, and so on, so on. But we mean by observation, seeing, is to listen first and not make an abstraction of it into an idea, and then the idea sees.
Quite.
I wonder.
Yes.
Say, for instance, one said a little earlier that psychologically there is no time. Psychological time is the invention of thought and may be an illusion. Now, to listen to that without interpreting it, what do you mean by it? Rationalizing or saying I don't understand, I do understand. Just to listen to that statement and not make an idea of it, but just to listen. As one listens that way, in the same way, observe, see. What do you say, sir?
I want to ask you, what are you trying to tell us?
I'm trying to say, sir, that truth cannot possibly be perceived, seen, through time.
Right.
Wait a minute, you can't agree.
Not agree, I see. That is why I was waiting to ask you, what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that. I'm not trying, I'm saying.
Yes, right. This is what you want to say.
Sorry. I'm saying that man, through comparison with the outer world, has created a psychological time as a means of achieving a desired, rewarding end.
Agree.
No. Do you see that as a fact?
Sir,
A fact in the sense it's so.
is the facility of the mind that sees that the same facility that sees truth?
Look,